The last couple of days for me, I've just been doing a bit of reflecting, and not gonna say they've been easy, because they haven't. They've been quite hard for me, and they're just luxury problems, you know what I mean, and still trying to dig really deep into what's going on for me, and really pulling my weight and trying to do the best that I can to the best of my ability and knowledge to stay on the right path myself. Do you know what I mean? And I've just like being prepped for the next level of what's to come. But I don't think internally I'm quite ready for these gifts that I'm gonna receive, and some of yous will know what I'm on about, and some of yous won't, and basically I've sort of been here before. Do you know what I mean? And in areas of my life, I've felt like this before, and in this stage of my life, I have never been here before, but the feelings and the thought processes have been very similar, and it's important for me to keep looking and stay vigilant and know what's going on inside Neil, and have someone call me out on my shit when I need it, and having good loving people around me that are willing and caring to help me today, you know what I mean? And the last time I felt like this, the only thing that I wasn't doing was sort of pulling my weight in service, I suppose. And what I mean by service is just being at service to other people. You know, we can do this in all different sorts of ways. And I'm quite fortunate, me, because I've got things that make me capable of helping people, and I'm in positions where some people would love to be in my position to help people. Do you know what I mean? And I'm quite fortunate, and have a lot of gratitude around being able to do that. And I sort of like set up this page and I make these videos sort of to be of service to other people. And some days I find it really hard, you know, not to come across with personal issues, you know, and a personal attitude, and remember that it's not about me today. Do you know what I mean? It's not about me. I don't do these videos for me anymore, and maybe some of the videos that I have made have just been about Neil, but I just want to, I make these videos to show hope and possibility that where I was and the things that I was doing isn't all that is. You know what I mean? There's a new way of doing things, you know, managing my feelings and emotions around life, and just being open and honest as a man. Do you know what I mean? As a man, it's so hard being a man nowadays. It's just so fucking hard. You know, like, we're just expected. It's like it's a requirement just to be a man and be fucking all tough-faced and be able to deal with the shit on a day-to-day. It's like, it's a sort of like, it's a requirement, you know what I mean? And that's not the way it should be, you know what I mean? Just because we're men doesn't mean we don't have problems, and doesn't mean that we're not tearing up inside. And I feel like if I just be open and honest about my stuff and show you lot, or show people out there that I can do that, I can be open and tell everybody else that I'm not doing all right today. Do you know what I mean? I'm not doing all right. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with what I'm doing, and I don't know how to change. I feel like if I tell people that, it opens the door to let them speak. Because I used to be like that, wrapped up in all that ego and self-obsession and feeling like I was the big man, acting like I was the big man. And inside, I'm just a scared boy, just a little kid trying to hide behind this thing that I'd built, this image that I'd built around this small circle of people that I sort of felt comfortable around. You know, not my life revolved around like a 5-mile radius around Preston town centre, you know, and as long as I could put on a massive show for everybody and keep turning up day after day and being that fake person and keeping up them fake faces, and as long as I could do that, it sort of gave me some sort of feeling of being normal. You know, that fucking normal life, or what I thought was normal. And when I got to like 29 years old, this routine of pretending to be somebody else was causing me so much pain, and it was so exhausting, and it'd leave me feeling so less than inside where no one could see, and me having that expectations of being a man left me in a bad place. And like this hole inside me was just there, and I just constantly be trying to fill it. And when I couldn't fill it, I want something to take it away. You know what I mean? When I'd insanely try and fill it with material fucking shit, and that didn't work, I'd put something inside me to either make me forget or not feel the pain that it was causing me. I couldn't do that anymore, me. And it got to the point where I was in that much pain, and my thank God that I thank God today. I'm grateful to be an addict. I'm grateful that drugs and this hole, this spiritual void inside me, at the same time dragged me to a position, without killing me, put me in a position to where I was like, right, that's it, I'm done. I'm fucking done. And I'm grateful that it didn't kill me first, because that was the next stage for me. You know what I mean? I weren't going out and robbing people for my shit. I weren't physically harming anybody for my shit. I wasn't doing anything criminal to continue slowly committing suicide by living a fucking miserable life and trying to fill it with drugs. So I'd have just ended up dead. I'd have just been dead. So that's why I made this group, because I'm in a position to make this group. And I want to give back. I want to give back to some of the people. I want to give back to people that I don't know. I want to give back to the people I do know. I want to give back to anyone that needs it. I just want to show you that it's possible, because inside I had nothing. I had nothing left. Nothing. Nothing meant anything to me. I remember being sat there, a broken man, and all I wanted to do was just switch off. And if someone said to me at that point, at that moment, push that button, and that's it, I wouldn't even have thought about it. So I decided to change. I decided to change my whole life around and become of service to other people, because when I start serving myself, it won't be long before I'm rooting round for that button again. I get this feeling inside of just wanting to help everybody. I want to help. I want to meet new people and help them, and this is sort of like just a start for me of helping all them people. I just want people to know that. I want everyone to just be safe. You know, I know there's a lot of people struggling out there, and I see it. I can see it with my own eyes, and they've not even, you know, like, I'm around a lot of people who struggle, and they struggle, but already know what the solution is, and you know what I mean. I'm here to guide them to the best of my ability, and I'm always on the other end of the phone. But I wanna help the people that don't even know what the solution is, and sort of bridge that gap. And I know how embarrassing it can be, and how you can just feel like you don't need anybody's help and you'll just sort it out yourself, and how your head can tell you that just one day it'll be alright, but you never really make any real change around trying to make it right or do the right thing. And you can just continue, and as long as you can keep that face on and look like everything's alright and give you some of that taste of normality, or you can project that normality to the small circle of people that you put that show onto, continue to live that life, that life, and continue to need or feel the want to do something to yourself that's detrimental to your health in order to make your life bearable, and not look at the solutions, constantly trying to fix the symptoms and not cure the solution. I also made this page for other addicts to be of service and come out, because I feel like the more of us come out into the open, the less embarrassment or judgment will be made. You know, there was things around other diseases and illnesses that was held a lot of embarrassment around, and they're coming to light nowadays, and I feel like I just want to aid towards that as well, and just be of service. You know what I mean? Decent stuff, me, today. I can give it away. I can't keep what I have without giving it away, and I feel like when I'm not giving it away, I'm being greedy. And when I get greedy, I'm not in a good place. You know what I mean? I just want to give it away. I want to help somebody else all the time. My head's never off it. You know, like once I've finished with me, part of getting Neil to where he wants to go is helping other people. My life's blessed today. Blessed. I'm present. Not all the time. Not all the time. You know, I have my days. I've had a couple of bad days. I've had a couple of sticky days. And I'm moving again. You know what I mean? The clouds are gone now. It's cleared. And I'm putting myself in of service. My phone is on all hours of the day. Don't ever feel ashamed of messaging me. Don't ever feel ashamed of messaging me, because if I haven't felt it, lived it, heard it, or seen it, and it probably even hasn't happened yet, and I'm interested in that. I'm interested in watching people grow and watching good people with good potential get out of that mess that goes on out there, and join me in this journey of love and empathy and real stuff, and really live life for what it's for. You know what I mean? Be present and draw that energy from within, instead of trying to nick it from something that's from the outside. Wow. 20 minutes. I've got so much to say. So much work to do. It's just the beginning for me. Blessed.